What's up, Visionaries?
It's Mel.
And it's Greg. And M.A.G Visions is back today bringing y'all another video. Now, today's video is the recap of Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 7, Stradivarius.
Right.
Now, when we left off from the other episode, you seen Eugene and Rosita. They was basically, covered with mud. They was basically running from a herd that had seen them while they was on the water tower.
Exactly.
So, this episode comes on, Rosita's by herself. She's stumbling through the woods, and I'm guessing she left Eugene because remember the last one, Eugene hurt his leg.
Yeah, and you also have to remember to throw in, you hear a walker or someone say,
Don't
let them get away.
I don't know what's up with that right there.
I say it's a walker. You say it might be like somebody else, like, walking
a person
with them.
Walking amongst the walkers, because how would the walkers?
I don't know, and I remember I seen
start
the clip.
talking.
If they said they are evolving this season, so did they evolve to the point of talking? And if they did, that is super extra creepy.
If they found a way to evolve and start talking, like, you got a major problem. But we all know that. I think it was season 1 when they showed what happens to their brain. It's like it turns their brain black. So
that's
it's
what I say. They should be devolving, not evolving.
Yeah, it like turns their brain black. So it's like they're blacked out up there. They're walking around, but you don't have no consciousness that you're there. It's just like you're just like stumbling along.
That's what I say. It's just I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with that one, because we heard it.
Yeah.
Don't let them get away. We heard it. Yeah. I heard it.
I don't know. I heard it too, but I'm having a hard time believing that it's a walker that's saying it.
Okay, I mean, I am, but I'm just saying right now, that's what it looked like. So, we don't know. So, she's stumbling into the woods, like you said, because she don't have Eugene, because we were a little off. But she's stumbling in the woods, so she stops to get a drink of water.
Yeah. After that, she doesn't have any water.
Yeah, she doesn't have any water, so she passes out.
And who is it that found her? Is it Aaron and them that found her? Yeah,
but that's further down to that's a little bit further. I mean, they come back to it in episode. I think it's
what, in the beginning part, like,
yeah, she finally faints.
Yeah,
she finally faints. They say, but then they cut to a different scene. Remember, so she's there for a little minute, and that's when you see Daryl takes Carol and Henry to his campsite, and Henry's literally looking around like, dude, how long you been staying here?
Like he literally got like a whole setup out there.
Then he has a dog, and what's his name? Dog.
He just calls him Dog.
Like
I said, he got a laundry line out there with clothes on it. He got his bike set up over there. He's got booby traps everywhere. So it's clear to say that Daryl's been living like in the woods, for what do you think, the whole 6 years?
I'm thinking yes.
Because you remember when Rick died on the episode,
he walked off into the woods.
He walked off. Is that the last time they supposedly seen him?
No, I think Carol's been seeing him, because she says, if you remember this part, she says, is that what she say? Is this the same? Is the raft in the same, like basically the same? Like, did he build the raft any further along than the last time? Like, she's been to visit him. Did you hear when she said that? That's what she said. She's like, did you get any fresh shit? Because remember, he didn't answer her.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't answer her.
Yeah, but I don't know. He didn't. You can see he didn't get no further on that raft.
No, it said, she said, did you fix the boat any further than last time? And he didn't even.
He just like looked at her.
And then she said, when is the last time you ate? He said, dog ate yesterday.
He's talking like he's like a caveman now. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he feels comfortable out there by himself. But Carol wants him to take Henry and basically like
raise him.
Yeah, and Daryl.
Well, not raise him. Just look out for him to make sure nothing happens to him, because he wants to go there to be a blacksmith. I think they said.
Yeah.
A blacksmith, and you also got to remember the fact that Dog brings Daryl zombie hands.
Actually, it was a chicken breast cut up.
Yeah, we saw it,
to make it look like a zombie.
The cool effect was he brings him hand. So
yeah.
Then we go to, what is it? We go to the part where Michonne, who is it? Michonne and DJ escort. What's her name? The girl that's causing all the trouble's name. We found out her name is Magna.
Yeah, Magna.
Yeah, and what is it? Yamiko, Connie, Kelly, and Luke.
Okay. Yeah, so all of them basically on their way. They're still on their way to Hilltop.
Right.
So while they're going to Hilltop, they're talking, and Sadiq and Michonne are riding a horse. They're standing, they're riding beside each other. So Sadiq says, I think he wasn't supposed to say that.
What?
I think he kind of like slipped out when he said like, we're going to Hilltop. But
yeah, because she said, I'm not going to Hilltop. Maggie's there. And then he says...
just out the blue, like, well, she's not there anymore. And then he kind of looked at her like...
oh, my God, she wasn't supposed to know that.
Yeah,
so she wanted to know where she was. He avoided the question and didn't really say where she was at that moment. He didn't say where she was at.
So, basically, who is it? Luke, Kelly, Magna, all of them. So, they look at her and say, so the person you're taking us to isn't even at Hilltop anymore. So, how do you know that things... and Hilltop are still running the same way?
True.
You know what I mean? I would be hesitant.
Yeah, and now we know who's in charge on Hilltop is Jesus.
Yeah.
He's in charge on Hilltop.
Yeah. But
I don't know if he is embracing it fully, but because he feels like, I think Maggie should be there, because you can tell he doesn't really want to take over the full role of being in charge of Hilltop.
I think he does it because when it was him and Maggie there, like the people looked at him and Maggie like they're the two that's running Hilltop. So Maggie's left, so second in line is Jesus. I mean, who else would it be? Like, I would trust him more than anybody else because he knows it more, like the ins and outs more than, any other person that would come in there.
That's true.
So I would be like, I'm looking forward to Jesus running this thing right here. So, but like you said, he's not embracing it too much.
Not totally. But when they're talking, they're basically talking about how they're missing the dude. Remember, she's the lady. Magna talks about the dude, like he wore the shirt every day he wore this ugly shirt to piss her off every day because she said she hated this shirt. So she wanted to find, their rig. Yeah. They wanted to go find their rig. That's what they were talking about when the girl was doing sign language. That's what that's what she was talking about. Finding their rig and finding their stuff and their people. Yep. So after that, they
said they find their people. Well, they don't find their people. They find their rig. You see their rig turned over.
Yeah. When they get there, they find that the rig is turned over, so you see some of the people have turned into walkers.
Mm-hmm. Some of the people they was with traveling on the rig.
What's really was sad is they had this, they all killed somebody that they had knew because they went over to them and they killed them. Yeah, which was pretty sad. That was sad.
So you see Magna, she looks up. Yeah. And she sees the guy that used to wear that shirt every day and harass her every day.
He's a zombie.
I mean, he wasn't harassing her to be like, me. He was just doing it like.
What else is there to do?
Yeah, it's like I guess he was like little brother harassment,
little brother, or he liked her. It could be one or the other.
Something like that. So,
she won't get a chance to ask them, unfortunately. But
because she sees him walking up, and it's like when they're talking about this shirt, you don't see the shirt, but they say it's Paisley.
So soon as you see this zombie walking up with this shirt, you're like, that has to be him.
It's him.
Like there can't be 12 of those ugly shirts in the world. Like there's no way there's that many shirts in the world.
And when Magna seen him, she couldn't do anything. I mean, she couldn't even kill him. Yeah. But Michonne had to do it. Yeah. I mean, either that or he was going to bite her and kill her. Yeah. So that's that right there. Then we start off on the next part where Daryl is in the woods. He's hunting
a snake.
Yeah, he's hunting a snake. Then all of a sudden he hears the dog barking.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Right. So if a dog is barking, you know why he's going crazy.
He's alerted because it's a walker somewhere around.
Right. So Daryl runs over to, Daryl and Henry run over to where the dog is barking at, and when he looks over, the dog is caught in a trap, in one of Daryl's traps. So in order to get the dog out, Daryl has to try to go and save him. So
that's his man.
Right.
That's his ace coon boom right there. You got to go get him.
Right. So he tried to go get him, and in turn of trying to go get him, Daryl gets caught. Right. So he gets the dog loose, but then he gets caught.
Yep, he gets caught. So
Henry is like,
then he tells Henry, don't help me.
Yeah,
don't help me. Go, move. So Henry's like, for a little while, he listens for about 5 seconds.
Do you really think that Daryl was trying to like if he died that he wouldn't want Henry to help him?
Yes.
You think that's why he told him just to stay back?
Yeah. He didn't want him to help him. But of course, Henry is the type, the type of person he is, he's going to help him because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah. So Daryl is trapped on the ground.
Right.
So Daryl starts killing all the walkers. He gets his knife, he starts killing the walkers, he kills the walkers. So when he gets loose, he's trying to get the dog and loose it from the trap. When he gets the dog unloose, it's a walker that's tied up on the side over there, like from like a tree, right?
Yeah, I think it was on the side of a tree.
But you know, the walkers are like kind of like down to like jelly now, so their skin is like real soft. You can just put your hand right through them.
So his whole
So
foot
he was
came
leaning.
off.
His momentum is leaning him off of the tree. So when he leans, it tears his foot off, and the zombie is about to fall onto Daryl.
Right.
Who comes over and save him?
Henry. Because that's what he do. What she said he does. He basically is an idealist like Ezekiel.
Yeah. So he's gonna jump out there and do what he thinks is right every single time, no matter if you tell him no or not.
Yeah.
So when Henry saves him, who do you see in the woods about to try to save Daryl? Carol.
She was gonna take them. She was gonna take the walker out or whatever was gonna touch her baby.
So in turn, she sees Henry help Daryl out.
Yeah, she did.
So she's like, okay,
I'm gonna stay back.
yeah, let me just stay back. I don't want to say nothing. So
just stand my ground and just stay back.
So they switch. Morning comes. Carol wakes up. You see her come out of the tent. He asks her, how'd you sleep last night? And she say, I slept pretty good. How'd you sleep? And Daryl, of course, oh yeah, you know, I slept really good. Yeah, you know, I slept good. You know, Daryl don't really sleep.
He doesn't sleep.
So
he doesn't sleep for seasons.
For one, right there, Carol knows he's like, man, I know Daryl, so I know when you're lying.
She turned around with a smirk on her face, like, okay, pal,
because she's seen Henry save his life. So in turn, she's like, okay, I know these two are going to be good for each other.
Yeah.
Right there. So that's real good right there to know that Daryl's going to go ahead and look out for Henry, and Henry's going to look out for Daryl.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they could teach each other something.
Yeah.
So what else we got? So, on to the next point. The reason why the episode is called Stradivarius is because who is it? Is it Luke, right?
Yeah, his
Luke. The music teacher Luke, he loves to go around and find old instruments and try to like save their lives
and
reuse
like,
them.
Yeah, refurbish them. Like, what I mean, if you were a music teacher and you had a love for music, that's what you're gonna do.
Especially, it's like if you're starting a new world,
you have to have music.
Yeah, you have to. So you have to have instruments to, you know, show the people that's coming after you what music is. Music cannot die.
Yeah, it has to stay there.
Yeah.
So, you know, when Michonne walks in the room and he's turned around with something, she says, drop it. He said, I can't. You just hear, I thought she had chopped his hands off. I really thought she had chopped his hands or something off. But when they come back in, she done sliced up the violin. Yeah, what is it? Is it a violin?
I think it's like in the violin family.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, is it the same thing? You know, same family.
Yep,
yeah,
Stradivarius. Yep, I think it's in the violin family. But that's what she sliced up.
Because, you know, she already didn't trust them because they wanted their weapons and she didn't want to give them their weapons. So she already still doesn't physically trust them. Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, would you kind of trust them now?
And what did the deaf lady, I forgot what her name is, what did she see in the woods?
She seen something.
She said she didn't see anything, but I don't know if you guys noticed, she was looking at something. She saw something.
And you seen Magna looked over too. When the carriage was pulling off, right at the end of the carriage, you see Magna look over like somebody was there watching.
Yeah, I don't know if they just didn't want to say, if it's one of their own people. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact she saw somebody.
Yeah, she did see somebody. So I don't know who it was, but I don't know. I guess we're going to see the next episode. You know, the next episode is the mid-season finale. Yeah. So I guess they're going to tell us right there. But we see another part. I wanted to touch on this too. We see another part. They cut to a scene where you see Daryl taking off his shirt. He's changing his shirt. And you look over, he has an X
on his back. But y'all also remember, I think it was last episode when Michonne was changing her shirt, she too had an X on her back. So where are these X's from?
I don't know what they're from, and I don't know what they mean, but the X's only happened after Rick was gone.
You're right. So I'm not really sure where the X's come from, but that's something that I'm curious about.
Is it like something like they're like original? Like
I don't know, because he has one and let's see if anybody else that's the original has one. I don't know.
I wonder if Carol has one. Does Maggie have one?
I'm not sure.
We don't know, but they got to touch on that part right there too. We need to see what that is. They need to explain that right there. So what else we got? So they cut back to another scene. You see Michonne and everybody that she's going to Hilltop with. The herd comes again.
Right. The same herd. And she said, it's the same herd.
Right.
And they said, how do you know? It's because somebody had on the
I think it was a shirt, like a certain shirt that
Shirt
they seen
or
or
something.
something.
Yeah. So it was the same herd. So it's getting creepier and creepier by the minute.
Yeah. Usually you could just walk away from a walker and like get to a place of like shelter,
And you'll never see them again.
Yeah, but these walkers right here, they're like, if you hide somewhere, they're coming to find you.
Like they're telling each other, he's over here. Like I don't know. I want to see where they're going with this, but if that is the case, it's so creepy.
Yeah, that voice that you hear, like, don't let them get away.
So you see, at first, Michonne don't want to give them their weapons at all. She's still like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, but
when she sees the herd coming in, she has to give them their weapons, so they help her fight, the walkers off. So they're headed to I was about to say Alexander, but it's not Alexander. They're headed to Hilltop now.
So they finally make it to Hilltop. They open up the gates. Mm-hmm. Aaron sees Daryl, greets him with a hug. He tells him, "I thought I heard a bike."
Yeah.
Who's the only person that rides a bike?
Daryl.
Daryl's the only person that has a motorcycle, and like.
Then Tara was all smiles when she saw him. They were happy to see him. She hit him with a bump first.
Yeah.
Like.
Yep, a little chest bump, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that everybody hasn't seen Daryl in a minute.
Because Jesus said this is a pleasant surprise. Mm-hmm. Like he's been gone for a while. He hugged Aaron, that's what I say. Like if you don't hug people unless you haven't seen them for a while.
Yeah, that's true. But they got to the Hilltop, so everybody's happy to see Daryl. I'm telling you. The community, it needs Daryl.
It's true.
It needs Daryl, and Daryl needs them too, though.
And Henry wants to, and Carol's leaving him there. She doesn't trust many people. She trusts Daryl. That's why he's there to, stay with him.
Yep. So, Diane comes, she helps Jesus put on the arm and chest plate. Mm-hmm. They do the little protest thing. What is it? Anticipating the protest.
Right.
So, they're basically going out there to look for other people?
Yeah, because Daryl's at the end of the episode, Daryl's dog just runs out the gate, leading the way as Daryl rides off on his motorcycle. So, and Jesus and Aaron follow behind in their horses. So they're on their way to the Hilltop, fields or whatever. That's where they're headed to. So
trying to find some more people out there because I know I know it's another civilization out there, and he said Maggie's starting another community somewhere too.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what that's going to be about.
I wonder what she's doing in her community. I want to see her.
Yeah.
We haven't seen everybody else. We've seen everybody else age. We haven't seen her.
Herschel should be like 6.
True. He's walking now.
Yeah. And he should be like fighting with his sticks or whatever.
Oh, Jesus. Slow down.
Yeah, but on the next episode, you're going to see... Well, I guess the next episode, like I said, you're going to see them showing scenes from the last episode. Well, the next episode. But these walkers...
are advanced.
Yeah, they're just walking in circles now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Creepy, like somebody's telling them
that
to
would
stay
worry
there.
me.
That would worry me.
Because it's a new trait that you don't know how to deal with.
Yeah, that would worry me to death.
But like I say, I think it's somebody walking amongst the crowd that's
and
making
I
do
think
it,
it's the
and
walker.
she thinks it's a walker.
So we should bet. I'm not gonna bet chitlins. I was about to say chitlins, but I don't eat them, and I would lose the bet. So we'll think of something else.
Let us know in the comment section below. Do you think it's somebody that's leading the herd,
or do you think
it's
a walker
that's actually saying these things?
Do you think it's the walker
leading the other herd?
Right.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think.
And also to leave y'all with one fun fact. I don't know if y'all knew this. The first Henry, the second Henry, and Carol's first daughter are all siblings in real life. Just a fun fact we learned doing Talking After Dead. That was just neat to us.
Yeah, that's nice with this. So the whole family is getting money.
Get that check.
Got them acting chops. Let's get it going. Yeah. But thank y'all for joining us for this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below.
Thank you guys.
We out.